In the late 1970s, a killer's voice began to haunt the emergency lines of Minnesota. It wasn't a voice of pride or malice, it was a voice choked with tears. In a cramped dispatch room, an operator would answer, and a man would sob into the line, not boasting of his crimes, but begging to be stopped. His voice would crack and splinter, a desperate swing from a guilty murmur to a panicked shriek. Over and over the same chilling plea, "Please, I can't stop. Someone stop me." Most criminals call to mislead or to gloat. This sounded like a confession torn from a tortured soul. It posed a chilling question for law enforcement. What do you do when the man you are hunting is begging to be caught? Their entire investigation rested on turning a sob into a street address. After each weeping call, technicians raced against the clock, tracing the electronic path through a maze of switches, narrowing the search to clusters of payphones. On a precinct wall map, pins began to creep across the city, forming the shape of a hunting ground. They treated the voice itself as a trail, noting the same strained pitch, the same ragged inhale just before the word sorry. The question became, how do you arrest a voice? The answer was to anchor that sound to solid ground. A surviving victim closed her eyes and listened to the recordings. She confirmed the tremor in his voice was the same, that his cadence lurched just like his footsteps on the frozen sidewalk. Detectives matched the locations of the phone booths to witness statements about a tan coat and a battered car. The timeline finally locked into place when a frantic call came from a payphone right beside the alley where a victim had staggered to find help. The voice and the location were finally won. He taught investigators a terrifying lesson, that compulsion can wear a mask of compassion, that a plea for help can be a predator's tool. The weeping words and the violent hands belong to the same man. The calls were not a cry for help. They were part of the ritual. They only stopped when he was finally unable to make them, bandaged, under guard, with no quarters, no phone booth, and no one left to haunt. The tapes still exist, a cold reminder that the sound of remorse can be a lie, and that a pattern of violence always tells the truth.